heck, it's the Tiny1/Bishie, and let's play some more Final Fantasy XIV with Silent Ghost. It is currently May 14th, Saturday. I know I had an upload on May 13th. As of recording this, it is uploading to YouTube. So, I am so sorry. As I explained in that video, it took a bit to get tinybishie up to the level to even try to do the current event, which is Maiden's Rhapsody. And I still struggled a bit with it, but it got done. So now, I'm gonna have some fun playing with Silent Ghost and level her up some before attempting the event with her. And also with Silent Ghost, I could do her her low level 30 quest. I think it's she's a Limsa person. Yeah. But this one is good old Camp Drybone. That's a big... That's an old, now, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Yes. Teleport. Get to do the Ifrit instance. That'll be interesting. God, it seems so long ago I did that with Tiny and Zuna. But now I could do that instance with NPCs instead of waiting around for people to do it. Which is nice. Okay. And no, I did not restart my computer because it was so late. I just hopped on to editing and then uploading it to YouTube. So that's why it took a bit to render in. Ah, you're Silent Ghost of the Scions. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Almoja and Pries, from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The lizard men aren't aware of their man. Ungust has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestination of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of the Almoja's plot if the mission succeeds. Silent. Let's make sure it does. Okay. Let me get my little... I'm still not sure about what the carbuncle does. Actually, I should check that out. Actions, traits. Okay, so we got summon Ruby, summon Topaz, and summon Emerald. Okay. And then, move these a bit. Orders, traits. Much general, I think yeah, here's limit break. I think that's all I need for right now. Yeah, I think I'm okay. Let's add sleep to that. Okay. Alright. Let's go to the rendezvous point. And oh my god, I still don't have a mount yet. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get one, because, oh my god. Probably gonna have to up my gear too, so. Boba Butt. Got it. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. Good. We'll make our move as soon as the Almo job here. Yes, sir. Uh-oh. Wow. What's the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. Uh-oh, there's more. I hate him so much. Ah, oh, him too. I hate that smirk. Ugh. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the Immortal Flame's clutches for moons before finally getting caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? It was almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Gwaha. Ah, your every moment was known to me ahead of time. Hehehe. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. Let's go. Yeah, I was doing pretty good though. Put up your weapon or a comrade or your comrade's a dead man. the rest of you march. Traitorous scum. At least I got some experience from doing that. Yeah, it's been a bit since I actually did questing and stuff with her. Since the, yeah, and then the 6.0, the update happened. So let me check real quick. Let's see. So these two should be reversed. Okay, and then traits. Any extras? No. Main commands. General. Orders. Oh, I haven't done some of the quests to do, like, ruin and all that stuff. I fear the Amajo soldier mean to give us to their gods an offering. If I must die, let me die a soldier's death with steel in hand. Okay. Confront Ifrit in the Bowl of Wonders, alright? Let's see, am I... Um... That's only a potency of 100, so I'm just gonna do this and hope for the best. Alright, let's... Let's see how well I can do with Ifrit. Kinda worried. Lord of Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of Inferno, deliver us from our misery. Almighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. There she is. Almighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not your Godhead. And if it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame, and mark them as your own. Bloody hells! Bring those two as well. What's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but the servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No, spare me, I beg you. Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand before us shall burn against us. Almighty Ifrit, my one true God, your words are my bread. Impossible. By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another. Yes, that's the only explanation. Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art of the godless blessed number. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered. Okay, let's see how bad this is. Pushing that. Rude. Yes. Good, you got the spike. That's the one thing I was worried about. Sorry, you have to keep babysitting me in person. God. You really hate me, don't you? Pray forgive my lateness. I was delayed by a congregation of Amalja zealots. I swear each seemed more evangelical than the last. Persistent lot. Phew. I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives. No less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. As for those two, it is fair to say the hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would have never left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. But let's continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Dry Bones, shall we say? This way, sir. So that was the mighty Ifrit. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Olden interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the Vilth Legion. Or the 7th Legion. Not the Vilth. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia? Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any readings worth a damn. Not that there was aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find I'm troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that's a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. With allies like that, beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. Ooh, I got monies. A bonus of 90 experience points and 1,500 gil has been awarded for swift first-time completion of objective duties. Yeah! I needed that money too. Is it too far away? Is it this? Alright. There's Thancred. Ah, there you are. Come rest a while. You have had no better opportunity. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing the gods' ignominious defeat, the Almujal will be less inclined to risk our wrath. For a time at least. Now where were we? Ah yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use, to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds. For once a man is tempered, but it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I've long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia would be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the waking sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long. The realm's problems won't solve themselves. Okay. There it is, waking sands. I need to work on a couple things. But I need to get writing. That's the most important thing, get writing. Oh my god. Hi, Tataru. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Menphilia. You should join them at once. Lady Menphilia is most eager to see you. Okay. My late arrival nearly cost Silent her life. I wasn't there when the Almoja took her prisoner. And I wasn't there when they served her to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle she survived, but that does not excuse the fact that she should never have had to face such danger alone. I failed her utterly. Just as I am failing you all. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Silent, it is good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Menphilia with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear, and now we can put paid to our long investigation. And as we suspected, the Almoja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning the primal Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Olda. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa Lumensa and Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume aether if they are to manifest their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more aether they require. Now, aether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates that very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of aether, crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of aether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. Those cries serve as a beacon toward which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or aetheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Yet even as Ifrit took your comrades into his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to a power you possess, the Echo. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When you first came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feelings is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assure me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of that respite. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that all are to be put to death, the flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse, but once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal, whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we Scions continue our fight. Sorry, I have the hiccups. That no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Louis so I would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Alright, let's see. Ooh. New wrist guards. Nice. Okay. A hero in the making. Minfilia is wearing a wary smile. Might it have something to do with your newfound fame? Until not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Therefore you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Y'shtola that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal Ifrit. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, or rather, you have guests. Beg pardons. Oh, I love this one. Ah, Lady Minfilia, radiant as always. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom Grand Company of Limsa Lominsa to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. As you can see, Silent, your recent exploits have garnered you the attention of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. that they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of Silent's deeds spread so quickly that the immortal flame should know of her triumph is to be expected, but what of the other grand companies? Aha! It's okay, Daughter. Your reputation precedes you, Mistress Ghost. 'Tis no ordinary woman who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of a valiant woman such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelveswood. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Mistress Ghost. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. A woman of your talent belongs with the immortal flames. Join your strength to us, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Olda. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you had the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. As do many others in Limsa. Long before the rest of Eorzea took note, your name was well known to us, owing to your valorous deeds on behalf of our citizens. It is only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa Lominsa to the shores of glory. I'm overwhelmed. Lady Minfilia. Very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the marital, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limsa Lominsa, the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Olda. Serving a Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. If you are agonizing over which of the Grand Companies best deserve your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your alliance at a later date, you are entitled to do so. And yet, I concede that there is no small choice you face. A thought has occurred to me. You will, of course, recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing those addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? Yeah, they like that idea. A fine suggestion. You are as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well. Let Silent hear our leader speak, then return here with her decision. We eagerly await your answer. And they're just going to wait in the corner. See, they're going to wait in the corner over there. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service. But I strongly urge you to join a Grand Company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of a great power, Silent, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power is wont to attract attention, if not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet however vigilant you are but one woman. In the midst of a Grand Company, however, you will be one woman among many, a friend among friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope we can continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The Grand Companies seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I will have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. Eorzea is changing, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now, it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will apprise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. Okay. So, actually, let me move over to where Tataru is, and then I will end this episode. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode here. That's going to be all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, stay happy, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!